Popkern's exclusive sponsor is Bakersfield Heart Hospital.
Happy Friday and welcome back to Popkern. I'm Nicole Gitsky. December is here and that means the holidays are right around the corner. Now, if you are looking to get into the holiday spirit, we have just a thing for you. We are checking out 2 light displays around town that are sure to put you into the Christmas mood. Let's go. Our first stop brings us to the California Living Museum, where we are checking out their drive-thru light display. Now, this display has over 1 million lights, so it is sure to wow you. Let's check it out.
There's a lot of changes this year, but there's also a lot of things we were allowed to add, which has been awesome. So obviously changes is that we're a drive-thru this year. We're not allowing anybody to walk around through the lights, that kind of stuff, just because of wanting to keep everybody healthy and safe for the holidays. So when you're expecting to drive through the lights, we have millions and millions of lights that you're going to drive through. You'll see some displays that maybe if you've come to COM before that you have recognized walking through. But because now we're out on the acreage in front of COM, we were able to get a lot taller displays, some things that we would never have been able to put inside of COM traditionally. So there's a lot of new, and then some of the traditions that you expected when you got to go into COM for the holiday lights.
Now, some of the new things, I believe the volcano is new this year, correct?
It is new this year. That's probably one of my favorites. It's got, the regular lights. It looks like lava's coming out. It's got a smoke machine attached to it. It's very cool. It's part of our prehistoric dinosaur section.
Now, what has the turnout been like so far compared to years past? Does it seem like people really enjoy this whole drive-thru experience?
It's really hard to compare numbers from last year to this year based off of people coming into COM, because those numbers were based off individual tickets and it's one per person. Well, here we have some people that have SUVs with 7 people and some that have cars with 2. So our numbers, as far as like how many people have gone through, it's hard to gauge and compare to last year versus this year. But we've had phenomenal turnout from the community.
What has it been like, to watch the process of the lights going up and now finally, it's the holiday season and people get to enjoy all that hard work?
Absolutely. So the Light-Tasmic team, Josh Barnett and his wife, Vicki Barnett, are just phenomenal. The creativity they have and the ability to create these different kinds of displays boggles my mind, because my mind does not go that way. That's not, in my wheelhouse. And so they've been putting this up for months. It started, the discussion started back in the summer, and then it's been several months. So every day in our parking lot, there was something new. And during the day, it just looks like a whole bunch of metal and different pieces, and you can't really tell. And then as we started changing, the time changed. It starts getting darker a little bit earlier. Every day we get to see new displays go on. And now that the show is, in full swing, it's amazing to watch. It's a really cool thing to be able to leave work and the light show is on and be able to come in, and work the evenings. And it's just a whole different ballgame.
Now we have made our way over to Christmastown and it looks very different this year, but they have still set up a drive-thru display and it is full of 5 million lights. So let's go check it out.
We doubled up on the lights because we couldn't do any activities this year. Our historical past was with the ice skating rink and Snow Hill and, shooting the abominable snowman. We were always coming up with new concepts to come up with a Christmas theme of having a good time. We still have Santa Claus there. You won't be able to sit on his lap or visit with him. You'll just be able to kind of wave at him as you pass by. He's there waving at everybody. I know a lot of kids have been writing letters to him and handing him the letters, but it's a pure light show and it's a drive-thru. And this is the first year we've done that. But with COVID and everything and keep everybody safe, this is what we felt was our best opportunity to put on a good show. There's not a stitch of that museum that isn't lit up with something.
Now, what has the response been like just so far in the couple days you guys have been open?
Extremely positive. I was so nervous. I mean, I started developing this thing with the ice skating rink and Snow Hill first. That was kind of the concepts I worked on to sell more Christmas trees. And then we eventually sprung into, becoming a light show. So that was kind of the later part of the development of our show. So this year, with just being a light show only, I was really nervous about how, the families were going to react, most specifically the kids. But I know the first couple nights, I was sitting by the exit asking families, "Hey, what'd you guys think?" And the kids would be the first one to speak up. "Oh, it was amazing," and they were super excited. So I saw the enthusiasm, as if they, went to it in the past and got to do the snow hill and everything.
Now, doubling on the lights, what can people expect driving through? What is it going to be like?
So we put up about 120 new displays that our show has never had before. So we put some new displays up. Big pieces too. I mean, some of these pieces are 60 feet tall and they're animated. Got a candy cane factory. I mean, there's some very wonderful pieces. We added another 40-foot tree with a whole nother show to it. And then some of the animatronics, we purchased some new animatronics singing bears and reindeer, and then we got elves moving and stuff. So, I mean, we doubled up our game. We really tried to go big this year.
Now, the lights, how long did they take to set up everything?
We actually work on it year round because we get like a circus, we get a limited number of days to get in there and get set up. So in working on it, we have to prefab things and get it ready to roll in there, set up, and be able to tear down quickly. We made the call in August to go drive-thru, so we had to change up how we do our show. So it worked out good. So when it was time to roll everything out, we were ready to go. But I mean, yeah, our crew, they work on it year round. We maybe take a month or two off, but for the most part, we're year round working on this stuff.
This year is so different. You're not seeing, the kids on the hill tubing down or on ice skates. What's it like this year compared to years past?
It reminds me back in my childhood. When I was a kid, there was a place, Elm Street, and there was one particular house. Everybody who's probably my age and older knows exactly the house. And every year they decorated it up, and that sort of set the tone. I remember we'd go drive by that house, look at the lights, and then from there we'd go right to the Christmas tree lot, pick out the trees, and then start in on the holiday cookies. That was just kind of a tradition. When I would see the kids in the backseat of the car and their reactions, it sort of reminded me back when I was a kid and how I reacted to the lights and, seeing different stuff. So it's different, but the show's enough quality where it hit all the cylinders I was looking for. So everybody's very enthusiastic and very excited about the show. So it's different, but still great.
Now, both of these light displays run all month long, and if you want to avoid the lines, buy your tickets ahead of time. You can find both of those links on our website, kget.com. Also, another reminder, avoid going on a busy day. Try going on an off day, like Monday through Thursday. That's it for us here at This Pop Kern. We'll catch you next week.